The girl took off her glove and touched the horse's nose. However, the next second, the horse instantly collapsed to the ground and lost its life. This little girl's name was Anna. Since birth, her mother had made her wear gloves, and she was absolutely forbidden to remove them, whether eating or sleeping, because once Anna touched any living object, it would die instantly. The residents of the town treated her as a monster, and some even issued warnings to the mother and daughter on the street.
You bring that thing into town one more time, and I'll have you both strung up.
The mother had no choice. She could only find the town's drunken doctor. The mother wanted to hire him to escort them 300 kilometers away to a remote town because there was a renowned priest there who was said to possess the ability to heal everything. Regarding her daughter's strange affliction, the mother believed it was a curse of demonic possession, and that priest was her only hope. But Jack scoffed at this. As a doctor, he believed Anna was only infected with an unknown virus. Nevertheless, for the commission, Jack still took on this escort mission filled with unknowns. However, what they didn't know was that they would not only face the dangers of the wilderness, but also the ugliness of human nature. When night fell, the three lit a campfire to spend the night. However, just then, a sharp gunshot shattered the tranquility of the night. Two bandits suddenly appeared. The female bandit pressed a gun to the mother's head, forcing Jack to discard his weapon. At first, Jack thought they only wanted money, but after obtaining their valuables, they turned their greedy eyes toward Anna.
No! Always wanted me a little girl. I'm very womanly in that one.
Don't.
At this critical moment, Mark, who was passing by, immediately rushed out. He immediately grappled with the bandits. In the chaos, the male bandit's gun accidentally went off and wounded his companion. The female bandits screamed and fled in panic with all their food and water. At the same time, Anna endured the pain and grabbed the scorching gun from the fire, then sent the male bandits to God. The crisis was temporarily resolved, but they had also paid a heavy price. All their food and water had been taken. In this arid desert, this was tantamount to a death sentence. Just as everyone was on the verge of despair, fate seemed to give them a glimmer of hope. They discovered a campsite ahead. An old woman lived there with her son and daughter. But strangely, the old woman's son always had a burlap sack over his head, while her daughter sat in a chair with vacant eyes, like a soulless puppet. Although it was very eerie, the old woman's abundant water supply made the group lower their guard. Just as they were chatting pleasantly, Jack got up to use the toilet, but he inadvertently discovered a baby cradle. Yet there was no baby among the old woman's group. Why would there be a cradle? Thinking of the unidentified chunks of meat stewing in the pot, a horrifying thought arose in Jack's mind.